Click the links for Odysee, Bit Chute, or to support the channel on Coffee and the various other links. So this is an interesting excerpt because it deals with countries moving from nations controlled by the people into, over this almost 2,000-year experiment, into being nothing more than commercial zones controlled by bankers. If you control the flow of information and the flow of currency, then you control the nation. And you're seeing nations go from nations into globalist economic zones, secretly ruled by this kind of hidden hand. And the wars that result from this 2,000 years experiment. In Aristotle's day, Greek merchants had for some time been organizing commerce between the Black Sea countries and the central Mediterranean on a large scale. Capital was being accumulated for this and for extensive industrial enterprises, and credit loans on interest were becoming common. To him, it seemed an ominous movement, extending the influence of an ambitious and unscrupulous materialistic class in the state to the disadvantage of the old, sober, landholding citizen body that had been satisfied to live moderately on more or less fixed, limited incomes. Unquestionably, some trade between states was essential, but not these concentrations of wealth and power in greedy new hands. He now pitches on what he calls usury, the taking of interest for money loans as the evil elements in the situation that makes possible the building up of excessive fortunes. Usury is wrong, he says, because it is a device for getting rich by unnatural means. Coined metal is not like grains, vines, flocks, and herds, which are things of inherent usefulness to man, and which he, working with nature, makes grow and multiply. They truly produce for a borrower more than he took from the lender, but money is a lifeless thing of purely conventional value. For a creditor to demand that his money loan bear fruit and increase is sheer robbery. Many later moralists, both pagans and Christian, troubled by similar phenomenon, were to repeat Aristotle's condemnation of this practice as a sin against nature. Shakespeare's upright merchant of Venice asks Shylock, the moneylender, reprovingly, "Is your gold and silver ewes and rams?" To which Shylock replies defiantly, "I cannot tell. I make it breed as fast." As to forms of government, Aristotle has no one type to recommend as the best for all states under all circumstances. Monarchy, aristocracy, popular government, all have been administered to serve the public interest, and all perverted to serve the interests of the ruler. To him, as to Plato, the word democracy has a calamitous association with oppression by a rough and ignorant mob, eager to pull everything down to its own low level. Like a one-man tyranny, such a government is inimical to the good life. I thought that was interesting. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys all next episode.